Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Friday Night Drive Thru. I'm James and this is...
Do we say it was magenta? No, fuchsia.
Fuchsia. She's still going with fuchsia, guys.
Going with fuchsia.
You gotta love it.
I would show, but I don't have the right cup with me, like fuchsia cup.
Oh, you never bring it, do you?
No, because we always get the Mountain Dews.
So we go to the Circle K.
I was just telling
You
somebody
got the Polar
this week
Pop. I love these
at
things.
work that this is my cost for going with you to Dash is the giant Mountain Dew.
Yeah, so on Friday nights, after we get off work from our real jobs, the stressful ones, the ones that pay the mortgage and then buys the food and the clothing and the shelter and all that kind of jazz, then we go out and we DoorDash. Because let's face it, I'm just not cool enough to make money on YouTube.
Well, DoorDash is our retirement income, right?
Yes, it is. So I've been dashing for about 3 years now. I think it's been 3 years, yeah.
It's been that long?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Holy
It's
mackerel.
been a minute. And I take all the money and I shove it into my retirement account. So I buy
Good news.
ETFs and T-bills and that kind of stuff. But I don't want to bore you with that. So we're out here goofing around because DoorDash is Actually, DoorDash is fun. It really is. I have a good time doing it.
Yeah, because we don't rely on it for
For income.
I think we relied on it for a mortgage. It would not be fun.
No, it'd be very stupid.
It would ruin it.
Yeah, I would not like this at all. It'd be terrible. Because, some weeks it's really good when we make a lot of money, and then some weeks it's terrible.
Not so much.
It's got a feast and famine kind of vibe to it,
It's not reliable. It is not enough to pay the mortgage.
So I tell you guys, if you order DoorDash or Uber Eats, because I work for Uber Eats too, on the side, you should tip because the drivers don't get paid by the hour. We rely on tips. DoorDash and Uber Eats doesn't pay very much at all per order. It's like $2. That's all that they shell out. So yeah, if you don't tip, then it's not good. We don't get paid by the hour, like I said. So
I recommend $1 a mile with a $5 minimum.
Yeah.
If your food is taking forever to get delivered to your house, you are not tipping enough.
Yeah, because the drivers,
nobody's picking it up.
The drivers, they get an offer. Let me tell you how DoorDash works. So when you order your food and send it through, whatever tip you put on there, the drivers see that. And then if it's really like a low ball kind of thing, like if you don't tip at all or you tip $1 or $2, most drivers would be like, nope, and they decline. And then it goes to the next driver and the next driver and the next driver. And I've gone into restaurants where I've seen orders sit there like all day or the restaurant just throws them away, whatever. So that's usually what happens. So if it's taking a long time for you to get to your order, that's usually a big part of it. But anyway, I digress. I'm here to talk about other things. How'd your week go?
I thought it would never end.
It was a long week.
It's a very long week.
Truth.
And lately, most Fridays, I'm like, oh my God, it's Friday. I have so much to do. This Friday I had stuff to do, but it wasn't like crazy busy stuff to do. I've been putting it off because it's giving me a migraine stuff to do. Mm-hmm. And the weirdest thing is been working with the office in India, right?
Yeah. And
we message over the messaging app thing, and they didn't respond to anything all day. Finally, this afternoon at about 3:30, one person responded to one thing, but it wasn't the thing we needed to get done before the end of the day. So my partner's freaking out because it's usually she does it before she leaves. She leaves an hour after me. And I told her it's cool. I'll do it Monday because she has everything all set up. I just got to drop some information into the spreadsheet and we'll be good to go for the week. But she's freaking out about leaving tonight before it's done. And she was hoping to get off early. She's been killing herself because she's got plans all weekend. And they just screwed us because they were just like crickets. And we're like checking the news. Did something happen in India? And we're looking up holidays. And we're trying to figure out why nobody will respond. They won't respond when we message the group. They're not responding to individual messages. Nothing. We're asking all our bosses, does anybody know what's going on? Nobody knows anything. Just nothing. Just nothing.
Wow.
It was very weird and frustrating.
I think the deputy's turning around. You know, the deputy's in is in this parking lot a lot because of the kids around here. Yeah, the troubles that we have in the suburbs. It's just so terrible.
Here in the burbs, apparently, the preteens are freaking out the old people.
Yeah, they're stressing out.
Pretty hilarious.
So that happens at my work too. So I don't know how many times I'm working on a project and I'll need a piece of information from somebody, or I'll need, something from some other department, and I'll go, hey, I need this data. I need this, and this. I'll list like 2-3 things, whatever I need, and then I'll send it over. Next day I get it back and they answered something completely irrelevant. So I have to send them back. I'm always like, that's great. Thank you for that. Thank you for whatever you provided. But can you please answer these questions? Because this is the information I need to know.
Question I asked you. Yeah, I'm having trouble. First of all, that happened to me today, the reverse. Somebody asked me a question, and it's in this stupid automated thing, and I clicked the answer, and I wrote the answer in there, and hit submit, and went back to what I was doing, and they were like, she clicked answer, but she didn't provide an answer. And then they're tagging my partner, which was rude.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of get it, because they're like, she doesn't know what she's doing. And then I went back and I was like, I don't know why it didn't post the answer. I'm so sorry. And I posted the answer, but they were kind of snotty about
Getting
it.
kind of dark in here.
I'm sorry.
Sun's going down.
I really did read your question, and I really did answer it. I don't know why I did that. And I'm sure they just think I'm an idiot. But
yeah,
I feel really bad, because I'm like, I'm not stupid. This thing is not working.
So you want to hear something really hilarious? So my boss says to me earlier this week, hey, we might need you to help the new doctor that's onboarding. And I'm like, no. I just flat told her no. I says, that's outside
you were freaked out about that too.
Yeah, I was real freaked out. It's outside my position description. So I'd be working outside.
Nurses. I do not work with doctors.
Yep, I'm working outside the scope of my employment. No, I'm not going to do that. So I never tell my boss no, ever. This is the first time in 8 years that I've worked for this place that I've told my boss I'm not going to do something. And I'll tell you why. Because the doctors, they're pretentious, and let's just leave it that way.
I'm trying to be polite.
I'm trying to be polite and not be rude. I like most of the doctors. I can't work for them. I just can't work for them. Let me give you an example. What?
Hot sauce for the middle. That's medium now, right? So that's for the little one at home. Fire sauce is for you?
Yeah, I like fire sauce.
Mild for me.
So let me give you an example of something that happened at the beginning of the week. That really, I was like, so I manage this this meeting. It's a big meeting, okay, and it's every quarter, and the executive leadership team goes to this thing. So it's a real big deal. If you screw this thing up, yeah, you're probably gonna get fired. I mean, it's just that serious of a meeting, and it's required by another group. Okay, so I'm not gonna get into details on who requires it, but it's a big deal. It's a big deal all the way around.
Yeah.
So people send me one part of my responsibilities is people send me their slides that are going to be presented at the.
It made a noise.
Yeah, it did.
Sorry,
that are going to be going to be presented at this meeting, and I put them into a master slide deck. So the meeting happens. It goes off without a hitch, okay? And the very next day or day after, one of the doctors is reviewing all the slides because I sent them out to everybody. I attach them to the meeting invite. So I don't know why she was reviewing them, but she's reviewing them, and she's a super nice lady. I don't want you to get me wrong or anything. I like her.
As long as you don't work for her, she's
I
really
can't
nice.
work for her, but I really, really like this woman. Okay, she's, like I said, she's a really nice lady. She cares very, very much about her patients. Very much. She's very dedicated. Okay, but here's what irritates me.
Yeah, they're not like bad doctors.
No. They're great. They're great. They're really great people.
Bad employers.
So, but anyway, she's reviewing these slides, and she sees a misspelled word, okay, in there. And so She sends a message. She attaches the slides to the email, the entire slide deck. Sends a message to the person that does the minutes and asks her to correct the spelling of this one word. Of this one word. Okay? If that's not ridiculous enough, the person that does the minutes sends the slides to me and tells me, yeah, this word is misspelled. I'm like, are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right? You're sending... Why doesn't she, the doctor, just fix the word? It's like one letter wrong. Okay? But no, she can't fix it, okay? So she sends it to the minute taker. The minute taker's like, that's not my job. So they send it to me. So I'm like, well, you know what? I didn't create these slides. So instead of if you don't want to freaking correct the word, okay, because it's misspelled, you should have sent it to the person that created the slide, which was a fourth person. But I'm like, no, I'm not going to kick the can down the road or anything like that. I'm just going to fix the spelling. So I fixed the spelling and I copied everybody involved and said, this word was misspelled and now I fixed it.
See,
and I'm like, this is so stupid.
And your work does it all the time. My work is like the opposite. And this, which is funny because I feel like what you're describing is really what's wrong with our society today. Everybody's like, not my problem.
Nope, I didn't misspell the word.
But
not my job.
I sent out an email today, and one of the upper people, I honestly don't know what he does, but he replied and said, hey, these people aren't on this report. How come? And I'm thinking, because you didn't read the previous reports that I've been sending all week that talked about why they were being dropped from this report.
Yeah.
But okay, I get it. You wait till Friday to read the Friday report. This is a daily report. So I'm like, okay. And I was going to respond, but my partner was like, I already took care of that. I'm like, okay. But she didn't reply all. So other people kept replying.
Yeah.
Finally, one person, I wonder how many replies he got. I saw one that I know I did. I know another person did one. And so I know he got at least 2 or 3 replies. Because he copied so many people on it. Like, why did you send it to everybody? He could have just sent it to me because I sent him the report. I mean, I get that I probably, well, actually, I do know the answer. But he's really far above me, so he was probably, like, not reaching out to me. But he should have. But instead, like, because he's high up, all these people replied.
It looks like
the
order's ready. Okay. Hold on one second. Okay. So we're at the Taco Bell, as usual.
Yeah, we really should eat other places, but no imagination. We eat out once a week.
Yeah.
And we just happen to already be here. If we stopped somewhere else at the end of the night.
Yeah, this is where I ended my DoorDash.
I'm cheap.
Hi, are you checking in with your app to get rewards?
This is the stupid recording.
Yes.
What's the code?
Oh, your voice changed. It's a mobile order. I think it's under Summer or Sumir.
Stop that.
Is everything good on the bottom right of your screen?
Yeah, that's cool.
Perfect. Pull up to the second one.
Thanks, my man.
So when I open the app, it asks me if I want to check in to get extra points, and it gives me a code. But I don't know how. I'm trying to order stuff. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this code?
All right, so
Oops.
tell me a story about asking for bereavement leave. This is gonna be...
You want to open that can of worms?
I know how to push your buttons.
You really do. You really do know how to push my buttons. All right, so we have to go to a funeral.
It's a sad situation.
It's officially a friend, but kind of family in an indirect way. This is not an optional thing. I would never consider not going.
I'm mostly going for my daughter. It's her stepfather. He passed away.
So I'm like trying to save my sick time because, you know, I'm always at the doctor's. I know that's a whole other story. But I don't want to run out of sick time when they do the, what do they call it, restricted time off period. Yeah. Sometimes it applies to my team. Sometimes it doesn't. They don't know. And so I've got all my official time off from the holidays already approved. I do that as soon as it lets me in the system. And so So my vacation time's taken. I try not to dip into that because it throws off all my holidays. And I like my time off for the holidays. So I save the sick time. So I'm trying to get this bereavement. I look up the bereavement policy to see, hey, can I do this? And yeah, I can, because I'm like, a normal bereavement is 3 days, which I'm sorry, I lost my father recently. That was ridiculous. I really needed like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So to deal with everything. So, but whatever.
Yeah, because it was a lot.
Yeah, it really should be different.
And you're still
different
dealing with it.
Yeah. And hey.
Yeah, can you put it all in a bag? Well, not the drinks, but you know, everything else. No, I think I can juggle that. But the boxes like to slide, you know what I'm saying?
I'm out of things. I don't know what to do with yours.
You were the best. Oh, what's wrong with my drink? Yeah, that's it.
Hot fire mild.
Hey, thanks.
But that's okay, we have extras at home.
See how nice she is? She was really nice. So I'll throw my drink away, I guess.
Yeah, I've got my extra one over
I'll
here.
go around the
to throw
corner
away.
and get rid of it.
I just only have, I'm out of spaces.
And be like, rah-rah.
I think they actually have a trash can at the end of theirs.
Yeah, they do.
So
Oh,
you
if
could
they-
put it in a trash can.
Okay, I will.
Little bugs.
You are the bomb. Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
You do.
Look, we got this down. This is what we're going to talk about. We got it down. We know what we want. It's super easy. I don't think.
They
I'm
do
tired.
have a trash can.
Look at that.
Well, they took all the fun out of it.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's probably because they got tired of your trash.
No, not my trash.
It's his trash. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, hey.
What? Oh my God. I said I was going to
Wait.
throw away mine. You didn't say anything about yours.
I know, I did multiple times. It's on tape. We can rewind the film.
No, you're
So-
good. You're good.
So bereavement. So I look up my policy thinking this is never going to fly, but I only want 1 day. I don't need 3 days or anything crazy. It's local. I don't have to travel. And to be fair, 3 days makes sense if you're going to like an aunt or uncle and it's out of town. But no, aunts and uncles are 1 day, which is a whole other one. Anyway,
Oh,
so
that's
I look it up
terrible.
and there's 3 different policies for U.S. because you know you have to find your policies, list all these countries, and for the policy the U.S. there's 3. One is for like seasonal workers and temporary and that kind of thing, and that makes sense. I got that. No, that doesn't apply to me. But then there's like if you under the customer service umbrella, and then if there's I don't know corporate, I guess the other one is.
Yeah.
Okay, and so I'm customer service because you know obviously I work in customer service because that's what I do, deal with calls. So I would go to a pod to fill this out, and I talked to my boss about it because you know you have to, it says to run through by your manager.
Right.
So I talked to my manager, and he's like, yeah, cool. He's like, but I don't think that we could do that. He's like, this policy says it was updated in August. It says you only get 3 days, and I go, yeah, but that's not the customer service one, and I dropped the link, and he's like, oh, yeah, you're good then, and he's like, I didn't realize there were two policies. And I'm like,
Which is kinda weird.
We're customer service, right? And he's like, yeah, absolutely. Oh, no, it's not. There's a lot. He doesn't have time to look that stuff up. He doesn't care. It's like, take your time off. You're good. He doesn't
No, I mean,
wanna
it's
know.
weird that there's 2 policies.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Bereavement's bereavement. I mean, you work for one.
There's
whatever.
two policies. And then when you get into the policies, there's all these exceptions for different states because of laws. But, so, yeah. So, okay, I get 1 day. I go to fill out the stupid automated system for your time off.
Yeah.
It's not an option. The 3-day people are on there, your parents, spouse, children,
Yeah.
and so that's fine. But the 1 day people aren't on there.
3 days is ridiculous anyway. I'm telling you, if you lose like a father,
Yeah, all those
a
people.
mother, people that you're super close to, a spouse, oh my God.
One of my
It
bosses,
should be like 2 weeks or
bless her
more.
heart, when my father died, she's like, that's ridiculous, 3 days. She said, you go to the doctor and tell him it's too much mental stress, I need a leave of absence.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to do that. So, I mean, I would have if it were paid, but yeah, it's a whole different thing. It's a partial payment. So, so I'm like, okay, it's not letting me do it. And I told him, my boss is like, okay, you're gonna have to reach out to HR to get this corrected. I'm like, okay. So then I go to do that. He's like, just go through the bot and it'll check that you qualify. I'm like, okay. So I go through the bot. It gets confused and doesn't understand either.
Yeah.
Love AI. And
Worthless.
sometimes they're great, but you gotta check. They're not real reliable. So, So yeah, so it says I have to reach out to HR. You have to, and so I click the button to reach out to HR, and it gives me a open a case, and somebody will reach out to you within 1 business day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, alrighty then, that's kind of rude. So I do that, I fill that out, and then I get a text back that's basically like, this isn't our department. You need to reach out to HR. I'm like, I thought this was HR. Like the bot connected me to HR. This is who the bot said I need to talk to. Okay. So I try to reach out to HR. It's a whole ordeal. I finally get the thing to work where it's like it instantly calls you, which it really just connects you to the hold, but whatever.
Right.
So I get connected to the system. I hold for a while. Talk to this lovely guy who, of course, is super confused, but aren't we all? So that's fine. And he goes round and round, and he looks it up. He looks up the policy, and then he looks me up, and he's like, yeah, you should be able to do you should be able to do this. And I'm like, I know. And then he talks and he's like, okay, let's walk through this. Like, it's stupid user error. I get it. I get where he's coming from. I feel like this has got to be user error too. I got to be missing something. So we walk through it together, and I'm like, yeah, there is no drop down here. Dude, that's it. He's like, oh. He goes, well, you definitely qualify for it. And you just need, this is a technical issue. Let me transfer you.
Mm-hmm.
And he explains the whole policy to me, which I get. This is actually a really good thing. He's like, if they answer within 60 minutes, he's gonna warm transfer me. He didn't say it like that, but I know that's what it is. He's gonna warm transfer me, and if it's a more than 60-minute hold, he's gonna have to put cold transfer because he can't stay on hold that long.
Right.
Which I'm like, that's awesome. We need to have the policy more throughout the company. Anyway, and so he does, and he's like, yeah, I posted my notes, you're good. I'm like, okay, fine. So I get to this next person who's like the IT person, I think, that's supposed to like fix that, and she's like, no, you don't have that, you're corporate. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Let's see, let's check my profile. So I open my profile and I start reading my job titles to her. I'm like, this goes back years, and there's CS in all of my job titles.
Yeah.
So how's that working? I go, okay, and it says the subsidiary I work for, and it's the company name and CS. And I'm like, just all the way around, CS. And she goes, well, your business title doesn't, it says blah, 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 and it doesn't say CS in it. Although that is a CS job title. So I'm like, you're crazy. And she's like, I can't change it because it doesn't have the right job code.
Okay.
And I'm like, at this point, it's half an hour past my log off time. And I'm like, you know what? We're good. He's my
Call
brother
James.
now. I'm done.
He's parked in front of
I'll fill out your survey. And I hung up.
my parking space.
So that is my giant rant on bereavement.
Wow.
It's actually a really good bereavement policy. It just doesn't work.
There it goes. Yeah, I have to call my son to move his car. He's blocking me.
Because the HOA sucks. Have we already done that rant?
No, we'll
Hello,
have to
can
catch
you
that
move my
next
car and
time.
Let us in, please. All right, love you. Bye.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're gonna wrap up Friday Night Drive Thru, and I will catch you guys next week. Thanks for watching. We love all of you. Bye.
Bye.